Lamar, you're on pace to break Michael Vick's single-season rushing record for quarterback on Sunday. If you're able to do that, or as you're heading into that game, does that mean anything to you? Do you have any kind of reaction to possibly breaking that record?
It'd be an honor, you know. Like I said, Michael Vick, my favorite player, and for me to do such a thing, it's incredible. And you know, he had that record for a long time, and it'd be pretty cool. But you know, I'm focused on the win regardless.
That's Lamar Jackson talking about the opportunity that he has to set the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks. He simply needs to add 64 yards to his current total to break Michael Vick's 1,039 yards from the 2006 season. That was Vick's last season with the Falcons, just months before they found the dogfighting operation in rural Virginia. And look, people like to compare Lamar Jackson to Michael Vick. Chris, I believe that Jackson is better than Vick. And I know that Jackson benefits from an offense that was specifically tailored to him. Well, why the hell didn't the Falcons specifically tailor an offense to Mike Vick? And here's the thing.
That's the question.
If they would have if they would have tailored an offense to Mike Vick, he still would have thrown the playbook in the back seat and not looked at it.
Well,
Mike Vick relied upon his God-given abilities. When in doubt, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
Okay.
Jackson runs the ball as an opportunity, not as a crutch.
Well, you're right. I won't disagree with you there. Now, yeah, they tried to put a square peg in a round hole with Michael Vick. They tried to make him Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. That was wrong. This is a team that had the vision, and that's where again, we just got to give the Ravens a whole lot of credit and all the decision makers and everything around it to go all in on this. I mean, that's where it's special. Again, I don't know if he's as talented as Michael Vick. Man, Michael Vick was one of those guys that it was 3rd and 19, and I was over there like, he's going to get it. He'll get the first down. It doesn't matter whether he runs or throws some missile down the middle of the field. He was really, really gifted. But to your point, and I think you're exactly right, Lamar Jackson seems to have the big picture and just a certain professionalism about him and a day-to-day detailedness about him that is a little bit better than Michael Vick. There's no doubt about that. I mean, just the things and the way he handles himself in the press conference, the way he handles attention to himself, it always goes back to the team and I want to win the Super Bowl. He doesn't care about the MVP, and I really love that about Lamar Jackson.
He's got that Patriot player brainwashing, and he doesn't play for the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's not about anything. It's not about the next opponent. It's about the next game, period.
I want to win.
I don't care about the 49ers game. We don't play the 49ers till next week. We play the Rams tomorrow night.
Right.
I mean, it's just he's got that attitude that coaches love to have, and he puts in the work. He's got the incredible God-given abilities, and here he is on the cusp of setting the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks. All right. Baker Mayfield, and what a contrast, because last year Baker Mayfield was the guy who had emerged as the top quarterback from the class of 2018. Now the guy who was the last player taken in round 1 that year, Lamar Jackson, has become the MVP favorite. Baker Mayfield still struggling to find his way this season. He is banged up. And he has a hand injury, and he also has rib injuries that popped up on the injury report yesterday. Here he is yesterday when he was asked about his hand and whether he'll be able to play.
Because Mama didn't raise a wuss.
Did we ever get any kind of treatment on that hand at all since? And so what did they do?
Couple of hand massages, just your casual everyday hand treatment.
Jeez. He is as funny as he was last year. He's just not as productive as he was. And it makes me wonder what the bigger issue is, because he played with the hand. You can see it wrapped there if you're watching on TV.
Yeah.
But the ribs were the surprise. Yesterday at one point, the team said that they expected Baker Mayfield to fully participate in practice without limitations. Then it turned out he was limited in practice. And then when the official injury report came out, it had both hand and ribs in the designation. So I don't know what the issue is here, but it bears watching. They should be able to beat the Bengals. They play them twice over the last 4 weeks. They need to go on a run here. They need to have Baker Mayfield healthy, and he's going to play through it.
Yep.
But it's one thing to play through it and be hampered, or to be able to play through it and be as effective as you need to be.
Yeah, we'll see where he's at. First off, I mean, come on, Mama didn't raise a wuss. That's an all-timer. I love some of his lines. He is very fun to watch that way. Hey, with a hurt hand, that certainly can affect your accuracy, grip on the ball, all those things. I can tell you where he got his ribs hurt. I mean, as he was throwing, he got hit right here, a helmet right where you're not protected as a quarterback. TJ Watt just absolutely crushed him. Oh, man, I have some sweaty pits there, too. That's not cool.
Thank you.
Yes, I just wanted to let everybody know that. But either way, yes, he got crushed right there, and that is like a really tough spot. I'm going to punch you there this weekend so you could see how it feels, but that'll affect your throwing when you raise back to throw and torque that shoulder and all that.
Listen, I expect anything and everything from you. As I'm sitting there trying to work on Sunday, here comes Sims with these big giant meat hooks. It's like the claw. I feel like the stuffed animal that's getting grabbed and pulled, and it like digs into your skin.
I'm
you
kind
do
of
it
famous.
every week.
I'm kind of famous in my family for doing that as well. Just I don't know.
Keep it in your family.
Well, you're in the family now. Football's family, Florio. We work together every day.
All right, one more real quick before we take a break. How about this? Out of the blue yesterday, Chase McLaughlin available on waivers, the kicker that replaced Robbie Gould while Gould was injured for the 49ers.
Right.
He gets waived on Tuesday. The Colts claim him. Yes, the Colts. The Colts could be ready to move on from Adam Vinatieri. And Vinatieri all of a sudden has an MRI on his knee, and he's going to be meeting with the team today to figure out the future. This could be kind of a graceful way, Chris, for the Colts and Vinatieri to go their separate ways.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this could be like your Eli Manning, Daniel Jones convenient injury theory again here. But I know this is surprising. I didn't even see this until this morning.
And then Vinatieri goes back to the Patriots. How about that? They don't have a kicker.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.